Hello, my little mistletoes. Welcome back to the merriest place on the internet. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate a Christmas tree in a small space, as well as other decorating tips. I am going to start with a 6-foot Christmas tree. It's a full-size tree, but I took all of the branches off the back. So this is a hooked tree, meaning you hook in branches one at a time, and I just don't put the back ones on. And that way I can shove it all the way up against the wall and it saves a ton of space. You can also secure hinged branches up against the tree. So when you go to fluff your Christmas tree, you can just leave those still up and just attach them to the base of your tree with zip ties. I use pipe cleaners because then it's just a little easier to get off. Okay, I'm going to decorate this tree using some of my space saving tips as I tell you about the tips and tell you more things and do all the talking while I decorate, just so you know what's going on with this video. But securing the branches in the back of the tree or removing the back branches so that you can get your tree all the way up against the wall is going to save you a lot of space. If you don't already have a tree, you can buy a half tree or a wall-mounted tree. So you can buy a tree that doesn't have anything on the back that goes up all the way up against the wall. They make those and they're kind of cool, actually. They also make trees that mount on walls, and so it looks like a tree, but it's not quite as out 3D, whatever. But it's a place to hang ornaments that looks like a tree, and it goes right on your wall and saves a lot of space. So those are some options if you don't have a tree and you're looking to get something that's going to save some space. You could also buy a 3-foot tree or smaller, depending on your space. And that, obviously is going to take up less space in general, but instead of putting it on the floor just to make it look more like a quote unquote real tree, you could put a smaller tree on something like an end table or take out some shelves and put it on a bookshelf, rise it up off the floor a little bit, and it will just look taller and bigger, even though it's just a tiny little 3-foot tree. And that'll give you the same full-on Christmas tree vibe that a full-size tree will. Okay, let's talk ornaments, because when you're saving space, you also need to take into consideration the storage of the Christmas decorations. So I want to talk to you about Magic Ornaments. A 40 ornament set fits in this envelope. Yeah, that's what I said. So this is Magic Ornaments. They kindly sent me a couple sets of their ornaments to play around with and review for you guys. And they are foldable Christmas ornaments. So you get a set of 40 ornaments plus the ribbon that I already have on my tree back there. And all of the ornaments, they fold and they unfold. So you get a whole bunch of ornaments like this that all go perfectly flat and fit in that envelope. And you also get a tree topper, this pretty star. Comes with an angel, and it also comes with these cool 3D looking stars, snowflakes, all kinds of ornaments. We've also got this one that can hang 2 ways, as a ball or as a cool swirl. Obviously, I'm going to put it on my tree in a swirl. But all of the ornaments fit in this envelope like that, and they go right together like so. There is a bit of a learning curve. It's kind of a fun, not too time-consuming craft project for the family if you want to sit around, put all your ornaments together, and then decorate the tree with them. And then you don't have to have a big closet space or box or bin or something for your Christmas tree ornaments. They all fit in an envelope. And you just put them together, and then you put them on your tree. Bim bam boom, like that. These ornaments are $45 for 40 ornaments, but you guys get 15% off if you use the promo in the description below. So go and use that in the description below and you get 15% off, and you're going to want to act on this because you just want to get them before they're gone. You don't want to be sad and miss out. So get 15% off using the promo link in the description below. 40 ornaments and like 40 feet of ribbon in the envelope. All kinds of Christmas balls and glittery Christmas balls, the reflective ones, the angels, the stars, the topper. It's all there. It's a complete tree. And they hang like that. And they're reversible. Oh my gosh, what? So a lot of these white ornaments can reverse to be blue. Also, there's a second set that comes in red and gold. So you can choose your color scheme. Red and gold or blue and silver. Let's get going and put these angels and stars and ornaments on this tree as I give you some other tips. But thank you again to Magic Ornaments for sending me this. There is an affiliate link in the description below if you want to pick these up for you. If you were like, hey, I want a pretty tree, but I don't have enough closet space to store it. Get ornaments that fit in an envelope and you can file them in a filing cabinet. It's amazing. Great for the whole family, super durable, A little bit of a learning curve, but once you got them figured out, like, not a problem at all. Speaking of ornament storage, a quick tip for all of your Christmas decorations is to take your decorations out of the box and then take a lot of the things on your shelves and wherever you're putting ornaments, take the things that are there at not Christmas time and put them in your Christmas decoration box. So basically, I empty my Christmas decoration boxes, then I take everything on my shelves and put them and wrap them and store them in the Christmas decoration box, so I don't need like separate boxes for stuff. So take out your Christmas decorations, put in your non-Christmas shelf decor and other things, and then seal that box up and put it where you store it, and then you just switch them back when the season's over. And that way you don't have to clutter up your shelves with Christmas ornaments in addition to your regular everyday things, unless you like that. If you like that, please do that. There are no real rules. There are no laws. I checked. Okay, so you do you. But if you're kind of like, this is just too much on my shelves, I'm not digging this look, then take all those things that you normally have when it's not Christmas time and put them in your Christmas decoration box that your Christmas decorations are no longer in. So you're not storing an empty box all year long. Another option in terms of saving space with your Christmas tree is to opt for a more narrow tree as opposed to a big old fat wide tree. So this tree I'm decorating here is pretty wide, but I also have a narrow 6-foot tree that's beautiful, and when it's decorated, it's not like, oh, that's a narrow tree. Like, it's just slightly narrower in design than this one is, and that actually saves me a ton of space. It's very often in my office and things because it saves so much space. So opt for a more narrow tree instead of a wide tree if you need to save some space. Pencil trees, small trees, narrow trees, you got options. A few really quick tips. Try to get your Christmas tree in a corner. It's going to save so much space and not cut into like flow of the room if you can get it in a corner. Another tip is don't be afraid to move furniture. Move around your couch and your coffee table and your TV and things to make the tree fit in the space in the way that works best for you. You could also decorate something that's not a Christmas tree. I have a whole video on last minute Christmas tree and Christmas tree alternatives. Some of those would actually save you a ton of space, like decorating a wreath or decorating a house plant or something you have around. Just turn it into your Christmas tree. You don't have to have a classic regular tree. Get a little unconventional and make it unique to you and your space. There are also a few tricks you can do to make your space look bigger once you have a Christmas tree up. One of those is to coordinate your Christmas tree with the other colors going on in your home decor. That's just gonna not have some sort of interruption when your eyes are looking at your room, and it's gonna make the space look a lot bigger if everything kind of matches together and looks cohesive. Another trick you could do is to use a white Christmas tree. White is so light and bright that it also makes the space look a little bigger and wider and more spacious than it is. Those are some tips on how you can decorate a Christmas tree in a smaller space. Don't let a small space discourage you. Every tree is beautiful, and your space and your tree will be beautiful. Just do what you can and it will be magical. I promise. Thank you again to Magic Ornaments for sending me these fun, crafty, beautiful Christmas tree ornaments. They all fit in that envelope. Like, what? To see some Christmas tree alternatives and for some ideas on some last minute Christmas trees, you can click or tap right up here. And for some more Christmas cheer, you can click or tap right down here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, and until we meet again, sparkle on.